Welcome to Digital Scrubs. I'm your host, the hero, and with me is Captain Dandy. Today's our first geek episode, but not just any episode, it's a special episode about DVD. DVD is short for Dead by Daylight. And this game was released back in 2016. It's been a great success and has attracted many fans of horror and survival games. And Dandy over here, he keeps telling me to make a DVD comeback.
Yeah, the hero really needs one. He needs a DVD
Damn,
comeback
I need a
soon.
comeback. And then, before we begin, a moment with our sponsors. This video is powered by Dubby. Dubby Energy is the maker of a clean gamer energy drink to help enhance focus, concentration, and reaction time with no jitters, crash, or bad ingredients. Head over to dubby.gg and use the code THEHEROES to get that 10% discount. Alright, so what is Dead by Daylight? So Dead by Daylight is a 4 versus 1 multiplayer game in which 4 survivors try to outwit and outrun a killer in order to escape the area. The game is set in the fictional town of, is it Haddonfield, right? Players
Well,
can
there's
choose
a
to play
there's a lot of
the law,
maps.
right?
There's
A whole bunch, right?
yeah, there's a lot of maps. There's even locations from the actual
Oh yeah,
uh
like the one from
killers.
like
Like
from the one from Mike
was it
Myers, right?
Lampkin Lane? Oh
Yeah,
my god, I
that's
can't believe
right.
I forgot.
Yeah, and then the one
Yeah,
from Silent Hill too, right?
yeah,
Is it called?
Midwich
Uh,
Elementary. Yeah,
Midwich Elementary
they have
School.
maps. Yeah, where the killers originate.
That's like players can choose to play either survivor or as a killer. As a survivor, your goal is to escape the area by activating 5 generators or unlocking the exit doors or escaping through a hatch if you're the last player. Or can multiplayers escape the hatch at the same time or only
Oh,
triggers?
they changed it now. Oh, there was a lot of changes
Oh,
since the hero had
oh,
his time back then. A lot of changes. So back then, if there was a prerequisite, if you did X amount of generators, compared to the remaining survivors. So if it
was it like
was
3 before?
so think of it like if there was 4 survivors, you need to do all 5 just to get out.
Oh,
But so if there's only like 2, you need to do well actually damn, I kind of forgot what the prerequisite was, but you do need to do X amount of generators for the remaining amount of survivors. But they changed it. Nowadays it's sole survivor. Like you can't
oh,
multiple people can't because they kind of messed up with the balancing. So do you remember the purple key add-on? It was
yeah.
a
I remember
it
the
was a
purple
key.
key.
Yeah. So purple key was purple and the iridescent key. You can open the hatch, and back then it spawned if you did X amount of generators per survivors remaining, right? If
Oh
it
yeah.
spawned, if you found it, you could get your team to go there, open the hatch, and then everyone escapes, and the killer's just like so
Like
they
what
so they
WTF?
yeah, so they fixed it.
Yeah.
So I think they balanced it the wrong way, but I don't know. It's kind of it was a controversial balance, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but it is kind of does feel a little bad on survivor side. But only sole survivor can see the generator now. Like everyone has to die
Mm.
except for one, and then it'll spawn in
That's
the map.
pretty interesting. Yeah. So, and then as a killer, your goal is to hunt and kill all the first survivors before they can escape. And then I know each survivor and killer has their own perks, special abilities, right, to help do what you need to do.
Yeah, there's so many
And
perks now.
yeah, there's a lot of perks. And then I know Kevin's been telling me, "Hey, you're missing out.
Yeah,
You're
you're way
missing
more.
out."
Like if you thought there was a lot when you
Yeah.
started, dude, there's
Yeah.
more now, and then it's just overwhelming
Man.
again.
And then, okay, Kev, big question now. Why should we play the game? Why should I come back?
Well, well, for one, I like hearing you scream.
No! Leave me alone! No! I didn't make it! I didn't make it!
Good tonight.
No!
Oh wait, not that way, but
Oh.
it's funny. It's
What do you mean? Wait, you chasing me?
oh that's funny
Hearing me
too. But
scream? No.
that's fun too. But even as if we're on the same survivor team, if we're on a team together, survivors, it's really fun. It's really fun hearing your friends scream. It's really fun getting not everyone enjoys being chased, right? There's like an anxiety thing some people have. They don't like being chased
Yeah.
and stuff like that
And then
feeling.
every time I get chased, Kev laughs.
Dude, because they always
I'm
find
panicking.
the hero is a magnet, the killer magnet. Like it
I'm always
never
the first one. I'm always the first one getting picked on, chased, whatever. I don't know. Maybe because I'm bold. These guys hate bold people. What?
It never fails, dude. Like I try so hard to save you, but it's like they always find you no matter what. It's
It's
like,
like,
no,
man, f that guy. Because I
take me
think my
instead.
main, well, I think my main was Dwight. I
You
think
know,
Dwight was my
you know,
main.
a lot of killers, they'll aim for Dwight. You like there's
Yeah,
they have some people have priorities. Like if they see a certain survivor, they'll hunt that survivor
like
down.
f that guy. Let's kill him.
like
Shit.
like Dwight's not Dwight as the survivor isn't particularly known as the toxic one. There's a few
Yeah.
people, few survivors that are associated with being super toxic. Like for some reason, Fangman players are pretty toxic. I don't know why. Well, I've encountered my
I've
own
seen that.
like
Yeah.
toxic, yeah, like a bunch of
Aren't
teabaggers.
you a Fangman
Fangman?
player too?
No, I don't really play Fangman. But
Oh, was it Romeo?
Fangman, Romeo's more of a I forgot her name.
Meg. Was he Meg?
Meg. There we go. Meg Thomas. Meg Thomas. Sorry,
No.
it's been a little while since I played DBD2, so I'm
Yeah.
missing some details. But a lot of female characters. Oh, female characters only. They tend to be the toxic survivors, but I don't know why. Just the players, I guess.
It's just the players. Any of the meta changes though? Like any big changes you wanna like enlighten us?
Well, I think there's been it's a little bit going on the downward, only because like killers
Downward.
have more incentive. Well, in terms of the game is still fun. It's just in terms of killers. How do I say this? They're more inclined to tunnel now, like because there's a lot of perks. Like it's a little bit. Some killers don't. Not all killers will tunnel though.
Yeah.
But if your team works well enough, then you can avoid tunneling. There's a lot of perks to help you, like anti-tunneling perks and stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you have anti-tunneling perks now?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's like when you get unhooked, there's stuff to cover your trail, no noises, no blood, stuff like that. They even built in,
That's that stopped. What's his name? Leatherface's barbecue in Chile.
Oh, they changed that too. They changed that too.
They did.
Well,
what
actually,
was the change?
I think all they took out. Actually, no, you can still see your aura, but there's also things to block aura like that. There's even a new perk where if you blind a killer with a flashlight, you know that, like, for example, if he
it's like that 3 second.
you know how you see the aura from barbecue in Chile, like because there's more than one perk now with that. You can see aura. So if you blind a killer, he can't see the aura for 30 seconds. Like if he has a perk or
30
seconds?
seconds?
Yeah,
that's a pretty long time.
Yeah, that is pretty long.
That's pretty long.
Pretty long.
30.
No.
Ooh, so she said. That's pretty. So wait,
dude, I'm telling you, you're missing out on like a lot of perks.
That's actually,
the game has changed pretty well.
Which is more because I know you mentioned earlier that there were some off balances, or that needs balances. Is it on the survivor side or the killer side that needs more balancing?
No, I think back then it was a little bit more survivor sided, but now it's a little bit more even. Now it's getting better. It's getting to where behavior wants it to be. Like it's a little bit more even now.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It's just that like some killers have more incentive to tunnel, but it is more even now. It's just you'll get those games still, especially at lower ranks, because every season, every 13th, you reset and you'll start with all the tunnelers, campers, and then when you get higher, you get the better players that don't need to tunnel, don't need to camp. Which is more fun.
Okay, but in so far, who's the most broken killer right now?
It's still the nurse. It's the nurse and Blight, because she ignores all the normal things that the rest of the killers have to, all the laws of the game that other killers have to play by, right? Like pallets. Like you kind of have to risk it if you're at a pallet and you have a nurse is about to blink on you, stuff like that.
Yeah,
like she doesn't need a loop. She doesn't need to chase you.
Oh shit! She doesn't need a loop. She just.
She has to chase you, but she just has to blink.
Yeah.
And she can go terrain. She can change levels.
And what was the other one you mentioned? Blight.
A Blight. They're both high skill ceiling, but like when you play against those players, they're really good.
I never fought Blight. Was it one of the ones where?
I wonder if you stopped around that time. So
I think I did.
So think of a bumper car that wants to kill you. So
Oh shit.
he has to bump into things to continue his run. So like he'll bump into a wall here, then he can aim, charge, hit something else, and then he'll like locate you, and then he can run and
Wow, that
whack you.
sounds like a that sounds really high skill for that
Yeah.
to do
So
that
him and
stuff.
Nurse are the strongest still, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the nurse is still the reigning
And
champion.
yeah, it's bad because every time they make a new perk for a new killers, sometimes they have to readjust it because of the nurse, because the nurse exists.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, because
That's so
since she doesn't,
interesting.
yeah, since she doesn't obey like the rest of the killers, like the law
Yeah.
of the game, like the rest of the killers have to, so they have to kind of balance it around her because it'll be too crazy on her.
Damn. And right now, who's the weakest killer right now? Like no one plays or he needs work.
You know what's funny?
Or
People used to think not too long ago. People used to think Sadako, 7 days. Like
oh really? Yeah.
they
Sadaku.
used to think she was weak, but then uh, people found different ways to play like with her kit, and she's actually gone higher. Her and Pinhead used to be kind of low, but I think it's
Pinhead.
still Clown. Yeah, I think Clown has been oddly he's frustrating to play against still, but he's still not as good as I think
Mm.
Clown is the weakest. I mean, according to some videos I watched too.
Okay.
But then
For Pinhead.
when I play against the Clown, it doesn't feel like he's weak. But I don't know. It could just be me. I like because you don't
Maybe it
always
was
run
just
into a Clown.
annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you don't always run into a Clown, and then I don't always
Yeah.
have the perks sometimes that I want
Yeah.
against the Clown. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I know you mentioned Pinhead. I know he's been out for a while, right?
yeah. He's been out for a little while.
Okay, so I probably missed him too.
Yeah, you
Well,
missed. Yeah, you missed a good
what's the
amount of
Pinhead
killers.
though? Damn,
So
I didn't even
would you
realize Pinhead was there.
do you
Shit.
remember? Did you watch the old Hellraiser stuff?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember that? So do you remember
Yeah.
the he has a skin? Do you remember the I think the chatterer, the guy with the teeth? It's just like he has no
Yeah.
lips, so it's just
Yeah.
like
No lips.
so it's
He's
just
just
yeah,
like
so it's just one of them like it's like trying to like that's you can hear
yeah.
him like if you can't hear the terror radius, you can hear him his teeth chattering if he's close. Kind of like
Oh,
if you hear Michael, like how you can tell
yeah.
Michael's nearby because you hear the
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Hellraiser has a skin. Oh, sorry, Pinhead has a skin for the Chatterer. So it's pretty cool. I'm glad they did that. Added
Hmm.
the other Cenobites. There you go. I almost said Hellraisers.
Damn, that's so
Do you,
interesting. I need to
yeah.
get back and check out all these new killers and new survivors. Right now, who is the top or like the top survivor right now, like in the game? Like,
I think you can share perks with anyone. So it's just
yeah. Oh, it depends, right? Yeah.
Also, they made speaking of characters, sorry, real quick, they changed the blood web. Everything's cheaper, so you can kind of level up more,
Oh,
or you can buy more things,
oh.
but it's a little bit grindier than last time.
Hmm.
But it's not as So they just gave you more grind, and then once you level up, once you prestige a character, their perks go to all of your other characters automatically instead
No
of having to
way.
instead
So
of
if you
having to individually.
prestige, you just have to prestige. How many times can you prestige? Just one time, right?
You can prestige up to 100 times, but all you need to do
What's
is
the purpose though?
prestige um,
Like if you want to
cosmetics
prestige,
and just bragging rights, I
cosmetic,
guess. Like like
flexing
the
for them to
100, yeah,
flex.
yeah,
Shit.
the grind flex.
Just like when I reach level 4K in Phasmo,
Oh,
and
dude,
there's
yeah, I
no
know.
benefit. There's no benefit just for flexing.
Dude, holy crap,
Shit.
man! I still remember. We're gonna talk about. Well, not gonna talk about Faz, but
Yeah.
I still remember
Just a real quick one.
when you didn't play Faz, and they were like, "Yeah, Earl," and then I remember when Earl's the Faz god. Oh, sorry, the hero is the Faz god. But I remember when back then when he's like, "Oh man, he didn't want to go through a cabin
Yeah,
one time just for fun," but now he's the Faz
man, I
god. I'm
was
like, "Damn!"
crying, man. I don't want to go, man. I want to quit the game right now. And they left
But
me in high school. I
oh,
know
and
this
then
is off topic, but they left me in high school in Phasmo, and then everyone died, and then they want me to go in by myself to figure out the last stuff, and I didn't want to go in. Come on, Earl, you got this, the hero, you got this. I don't want, give up. And then I left. I just left, and then I left the band, and I didn't want to play anymore.
and now he does it for fun.
Nah, this is for
This high
fun,
school
man.
for fun, solo. Damn, what
Damn. If you guys don't know, Phasmo did a hard reset. Just FYI, we're back to level 1. So now there's prestige now. So we're gonna talk about that in another episode. But yeah, I'm excited to make my comeback for Phasmo and come back for DB. First, we gotta do DBD because I promised Dandy here that I'll go back to DBD.
And then in return, I'll come back to fast. Shit.
Shit,
Oh,
we
sorry.
got this. Shit, we got this.
Damn.
And any shout outs you want to do? Any
So
shout outs?
if I remember correctly, the last time I shouted out was on the last video about a gamer tag. So I'm gonna shout out my.
Yeah.
Oh, so back then she was my girlfriend, but now she's my wife, Jessica Manzon.
Congrats.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Oh shit. There. Now I'm wearing it. Now I'm wearing the ring.
Hey, watch out!
Oops.
She's watching
It's
the
right-
video.
It's right.
She's
It's right
watching
here.
the video.
The
But she's
ring's
gonna
right
come
here.
in through your door like, "Where's that ring?"
No, she's out right now, but I'm wearing it now.
Damn. So for the viewers out there, if you guys want to check out Dandy, he has his links and his handles are down the bottom. So he has his TikTok, he does YouTube for uploading his videos. You want to check out his shorts, and he does stream. Kev, you still stream Twitch? Yeah,
It's
Twitch,
you
right?
know, it's been
Every now and then.
I haven't streamed in a while only because there was a death in our family, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
been some time.
Our
So soon.
condolences. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so all if you guys want to check out Dandy, he has a lot of fun stuff. The links are all down below. He also has onlyfans.com/dandy69.
Well, 671, 69. No, I'm just
671.
kidding.
Sorry.
just
He's
kidding.
selling his feet pics. If you guys don't know, earlier his other camera turned on was pointing to his feet. I didn't want to
was-
start the
was like,
podcast
which-
yet, but
I was like, which camera is that? Oh crap, that's my foot cam.
this is foot cam.
That's
Damn.
what-
Yeah, so and then we're gonna move on to some of our moments. So I know I did some previous moments with Dandy here, and then can't wait to do more funny stuff, and it's gonna be uploaded on our channel as well. So some of our so I got like 3 famous games or moments with this guy. The first one was called the barbecue and chili chase.
Mirror, I need you for my famous barbecue and chili.
Dev's always after me in the beginning. What the hell?
No, because I saw you and you were closer.
Whatever you knew.
No, you're trying to be sneaky and do the generator while I'm chasing someone? This generator?
Damn, I got caught. This is way back in before the changes has happened, and this guy tunnels me too.
One game when you left me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. I promise.
I know it won't. Because I'm going to camp.
He chases me around. He forgets Scooter. He forgets Romeo. He forgets all those guys, goes after me, and then hangs me on the stuff.
To be fair, Scoot's a good
around.
Scoot's a good hider. Rome's a good looper. So I had to,
I'm just
I had to
like
pick on
the-
you a little bit.
Yeah, so I got picked on. Because I'm bad at both. Shit.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I remember why I tunneled you that game. It's because you kept popping the generator in our other game.
Oh, yeah. It was,
So I was like, I was kind of like,
Like-
Earl, where are you? I'm gonna cook you for dinner. I was Leatherface, that's why. But
yeah, he was Leatherface. He was always Leatherface.
yeah, it's my old
And,
favorite.
That's his favorite. And then the second one was the pyramid head chase. So this is the one where I tried to open the exit doors, and then he was chasing Scooter, and then
I
he
think it was
saw
Sarah.
me. Oh, yeah, Sarah. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Yeah. So I take that back. Oh, sorry. And then.
Oh, what? He just wants you.
What? You reached that.
Oh, no. You
My
can't, dude.
friend.
Yeah, dude, chill, bro.
Knocks me down, and then he chases Sarah around. And then he kind of forgot about me because I was really crawling out.
My friend. Yeah.
Oh, Captain.
Oh my friend. Friend. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, did you make it? Did you make
no. And he looked down like, oh, shit.
Did you make it? Oh, you.
Keep going, Zahiro. Keep going.
Oh, I want this guy.
Yeah, he was debating, like, should I just drop him and get Earl? Or get the hero? But I was already too late because yeah, I
Oh
already
wait.
left.
Oh no, you.
Was
Oh
it?
no. Yeah, I was.
I
Yeah, I
still,
saw
yeah.
you. I'm like, it's okay. I got him last time.
He was second guessing like, man, should I just get Earl instead? Like, mother effer,
I know. I
man,
was like,
right
damn it,
there.
Earl. It's okay. I got you last time.
Yeah. And then the other one was like, I love blondes. For some
Oh,
reason,
is that the Leatherface game again?
yeah. See, another Leatherface. I play Leatherface. It's me.
Oh, that was my
It's me.
my Leatherface face. I don't play him anymore,
Yeah,
or that
yeah,
much.
yeah. That's your Leatherface phase. But every time I play with you, it's always Leatherface. And then this is the one where he kept chasing. I kept hiding, but then I was hiding behind the crates and stuff, and then I was really quiet. I don't know, maybe if I heard me something or I was. Ah! What? What?
Oh,
Are you serious? Son of a bitch! Kev, I thought you loved blondes.
What?
What?
I love bronze. I love eating blonde.
Oh no! And then he's like, Earl.
So when I rev my
and he
chainsaw,
chased me.
like,
Yeah,
was
he
I revving my
chasing me.
chainsaw at you? Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you were. And then I was like, man, out of all the people, you have to get the blonde.
dude. I'm
And
excited
then
for
I
you to
was
play
like,
again,
I thought you loved blondes, and he was like, I love eating blondes.
dude. I'm excited for you to
Yeah.
play again because,
Yeah.
especially the Resident Evil chapters. I thought you
Yeah.
would. Come back for that, but they're still there. So
Yeah, so
no rush.
I was actually slowly coming back to the Nemesis or the Resident Evil chapter, but then I think Faz had an update that same time.
Oh yeah, dude. Fast has
Yeah,
a lot of
there was
updates.
yeah, so they had that new update that came out. So I was grinding it again. So that's what happened.
Damn. Yeah, Fast
Yeah,
is pretty active on their
pretty
updates.
active. Yeah, there's a brand new update right now. It's Phasmophobia Tempest. That's a news update.
That's the one where everyone had the hard reset, right? That you mentioned
Yeah,
earlier.
and then
Nice.
you have the new curse item, which is the monkey's paw.
Oh hell no, dude! Isn't that the one where they had that? What I forgot if it
Yeah,
was a movie
it's
or
like
was it like a?
yeah,
Be
you
careful what you
find a
wish for, right?
monkey.
That
Yeah,
is it the
and
one where like
it makes three wishes, and each wish depends how the outcome's gonna be. If the ghost will be active, the ghost will start chasing you, hunting you, whatever gets aggressive. Yeah, and then it's like a half pod man monkey. You gotta
do,
find it though.
I
Crazy.
might be remembering wrong. Was it a piece of literature or was it like a movie where like the dude like had the monkey's paw and then he like
I think that's the one. Yeah,
wished for his dad or something to come back
yeah,
and then or like on his
something.
second
Yeah,
wish and then there
yeah,
was like a knock at the door or something and it's like oh hell no like I'm just
yeah,
joking I don't want him or something I forgot he
yeah,
used the last wish to
yeah,
that was the monkey's paw right am I
yeah.
or am
I
I
think,
mistaken
dude, I forgot already. It's in the back of my head.
was it a horror movie or was it just crap I do
We'll
remember
see.
something with the monkey's paw like a some sort of media with it.
Oh yeah, so the monkey's paw is a horror short story
Oh,
by
okay,
English
okay.
author W. Jacobs.
Oh, okay. It was a piece of
Oh,
literature.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah, no, so it's
that's worse.
part of American literature where the monkey paw is a classic three witches story. The doubles is a horror story, and a tale reminding us that unintended consequences often happens a lot.
Ugh.
That is, remember, be careful what you wish for.
Oh, dude,
You
yeah,
may receive it. Yeah, that's the
bro.
one.
Do you remember? Okay, so since we're on the topic of DBD and like old killers, do you remember Wishmaster?
Wishmaster. Let me look that
Do you
up
remember?
really
Do
quick.
you remember that? That was old school,
Wishmaster.
dude. Like every time you made a wish, he would grant
Oh
it.
yes,
Yeah, he
I
would grant it,
remember
but
that.
it would come
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah.
severe,
He's like
like
a
really
djinn.
bad. Yeah, like it's like
Yeah,
some really bad consequences. Like
the
you want money, but then
Wishmaster.
someone dies because of it, and then like the money just lands in your hands or something. Or I don't know. It's like it was just
Yeah, the one of the three wishes. Be careful what you wish for.
oh, that's even what they said on the movie, right?
Yeah,
like
it's
on
even
the
on the stuff on the
dude,
Wishmaster photo. So be careful what you wish for.
old school.
Damn. Imagine if they add that killer though.
Well, how what they
I wonder
what would
how
you
that's
wish
gonna
for?
work.
I wish to win
You know,
this game.
and then you get trapped forever instead.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
I thought that'd be interesting. And then did we hear anything about new killers coming out? Because I know you did mention
there.
about Jason. Was it
Well, yeah,
Jason?
for Jason Voorhees. Well, rumored to come out this year. We were hoping. There was like a lot of speculation that he would come out on New Year's because the lawsuit for the IP, I think, for who
Yeah.
really owns Jason Voorhees,
Yeah.
it was in like a
It
legal
was Friday
limbo
the
for like a
13th.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for like a long time. So I guess it finally settled last year sometime or sometime recently. So I think they're just working on the license now, but
Oh,
but
I'm actually excited for that to see that one.
he
I'm
would
excited
be
to see that one.
I hope they make it cinematic, like because in DBD the Trapper is supposed to represent Jason, like he's DBD's Jason. So I hope they do
Yeah.
something like a cinematic. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
That's why when I guess the reason why they did that because what you just mentioned is the IP, so they can't use them until the legal battle and all that.
Or it's the lawsuit's done. It's
It's done
just
already,
now
yeah.
now behavior needs to work on the license to get him in the game. But as of now, there is a new killer, but she's on PTB. She's called the Skull Merchant. But there's
Ooh.
also speculation that it was supposed to be Predator, but it failed because she has like a weird like blade on her arm and she has like a stealth mechanic. So they're saying like it's kind of similar to what a Predator, from Aliens versus Predator, the
Can it be
Predator.
also an IP thing too? Because they can use Predator or something.
Well, that's also a license thing. They always have to work on licenses. There's a lot of videos like what the lead dev wants. Like his dream killer would be Pennywise. That's like number one on his list, and then
Yeah,
there's a bunch of other
that's
people.
why they made the
Like,
clown.
yeah, they needed a
Yeah.
clown,
Yeah,
and
I was
yeah,
hoping
man,
for
like,
Pennywise. Damn.
dude, he would be creepy as hell. Like
I wonder.
be
I
scary.
wonder how. Yeah, that'd be scary as hell. And he's gonna float. He's gonna float. He's gonna make your boat. Your what's that float? It's gonna make
It's
you
gonna be,
float.
yeah. Oh wait, well, he's gonna try to give you your boat back, and then we're all gonna float down here or something like that.
And then one of our arms is missing. Poor Georgie.
Dude,
R.I.P.
that was crazy, dude. Like I didn't.
Georgie.
I didn't watch it in the theaters. I should have.
Oh,
I
you
wanted to, but when I watched it, I was like, "Holy this movie's crazy!" Like, just
Yeah,
bit that
it's pretty
kid's arm
crazy.
off. Damn.
Yeah.
But I always had a fear of storm drains too. Like the original, I couldn't shower correctly for a while.
Same here.
I had-
Oh my god.
Yeah, I showered far away from the drain. I'm like, freaking horrors.
Yeah, so yeah.
Good stuff.
So that actually brings us to the end of the episode. Thanks for joining us during our discussion and thoughts. We hope today's episode was able to entertain you. As always, thanks for listening to Digital Scrubs. You guys enjoyed the show? Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Remember, it's one of the best ways to support the channel for free. Be sure to come back next week for a whole new discussion about anything and anything about nothing, about gaming, about geek stuff, about Dandy's love life, his Onlyfans, if you want.
That's
Until
you
then,
have to pay a premium for that.
Yeah, per premium, you gotta pay extra. Yes, it's so you have to go to OnlyFans, it's $9.99.
Yeah,
Right?
and then after that, you need to buy my battle pass and then my DLC.
All right, until then, this is the hero, and don't forget Dandy signing out. Bye. Hey everyone, forgot to mention, yes, go buy some TBD.